Hey guys, and this is my first Pokemon Online kind of battle. This is my newest team, quote unquote, just because I've been using it a couple days. It's worked really well. Um, Biggest issues with it so far are ground and whatnot, and the battle in the background is just gonna be the biggest stall out battle I've ever participated in. 93 turns. It was just a pain. Pretty much it's gonna be everything about his team is bulky. By bulky, I mean a lot of defense, a lot of annoyance, a lot of not going to be able to kill it in one hit. His team seems to mostly be based on getting some sort of hazards up, like the rocks on the ground or spikes, and then just kind of roaring or wish passing. Um, Essentially, what all that stuff means is the Bastiodon, or I think it's called Odin in this battle, he's just into roar, which anyone who's ever played the game means Pokemon has to leave. That air slash actually means a lot because that Scolipede is no longer an issue because I soon get my rocks up too. More about the battle though, it's essentially what you're seeing him do versus anyone else in the game is essentially wish, pass, wish, 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 get your health back up to full. It's extremely annoying, and when the entire team is based around it, it's not fun to play against at all. So essentially what my thought process here is, alright, I gotta do this slowly, slowly, slowly. Any kind of condition I get, like burn or poison, it's not gonna matter, because this thing is essentially just gonna be able to heal belt and get rid of all that kind of status. So I figure, alright, let's go back into Mantine. He's gonna try to wish protect or pass. Bad play on my part. He just Dragon Tail sends me out back into Kangaskhan. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do at this point. It's just a lot of hoping. That crit does not matter, as you're going to see in a little bit, just because he's going to be able to wish it all off and get his health all the way back up to full. Just pretty much wish, protect. That's the name of his team, is what it looks like. So, a little bit about the Pokemon on my team. The Weezing is meant to be completely defensive with some special offensive especially offensive power. So it can Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower, which not a lot of people run Flamethrower. They prefer the Thunderbolt. But I already had that on my Haunter, and I figured that'd be a little redundant. So, yeah. And then I also have Rest, Sleep, Talk, just because it's annoying. It's pretty much my bulky thing, but I don't have it being my entire team. Play that was just going on was I tricked the Black Sludge onto the Licky Licky just because it's really important I do that, because that thing's just going to stall me out regardless. Oh yeah, so the Pinsir is Choice Scarfed, which means it's faster than a lot of other things. Moxie Boost, meaning it'll get an attack raise every time. Mantine, Water Absorb with Sub-Toxic Air Slash Surf. Water Absorb means every time it gets hit with a water attack, gains quarter of its health back, so useful right there. Kangaskhan, normal setup, except instead of Drain Punch, I have Earthquake. Haunter is Trick, Hypnosis, Thunderbolt, Sludge Bomb. A lot of people expect Haunter to be Eviolite or Scarfed, so that way we can just trick it off to something that doesn't need it. Nah, I decided, you know what's more effective? Making them lose 12% of their health every turn. And then Torkoal's just your standard Yawn, Stealth Rot, Rapid Spin, and Lava Plume. At this point in the battle, it's looking really bad for me. A lot of my Pokemon are like, alright, we're dead within one turn. I think Pinsir's going to be dead his next time out. Kangaskhan's definitely dead his next time out. Mantine, I think, still has one more switch in, but it's going to be shown pointless in a moment. Right here I revealed that I'm a Rest Talker, just because I knew he wasn't going to stay in. He was going to try and stall me out. And that taunt kind of messed me up a little bit, but later on in the game he kind of forgets he has it, I guess, or misclicks, because he could have won, or she could have won, if they used taunt earlier, or not earlier, but later. Right now, what this is turning into is he's going to just roar. That's all he's going to do. for the next couple turns. He's going to roar, try and kill off the rest of my guys, and he does. Oh, I thought Pincer was lower. Oh, I guess it's the next time he comes out, but I kind of make a dumb play here. Or no, he makes a great switch in. But no, that's actually kind of dumb regardless. Why did I close combat? I guess I thought it'd do more in the end, but it really doesn't. So now Pincer's dead when he comes out. Mantine's dead is what it's looking like. Kangaskhan's gonna be dead. I don't know why I subbed here knowing he still had Roar. But I think I figured I'd be able to take a hit better. That's annoying too. 1%. This battle could have been over a lot faster. But what you're seeing here in the 4 versus 4, it's 2 things that wish pass, and 1 thing that roars everything out, and 1 thing that's just really annoying. Here I'm gonna lose 3 of my Pokemon in a row. Essentially, I'm just gonna keep going back into coughing just to get a flamethrower off before he roars me, because that's gonna kill him before he gets to do a lot more. He's gonna roar 1 more time, and this battle's kind of long, so I figured this would be a good introduction video. You know, kind of test the waters, see what I can do, see how well the new microphone, the new system setup I'm using. So essentially, turn 49 now, and I have 1 Pokemon left, and the game goes up to 93. Yeah, consider this. The normal rounds that this lasts to is somewhere between 30 and 50, and 50 is more on the long side. This guy's entire team is based around being a piss-off, so his Alamamol is going to be really annoying. He's going to keep wish passing. Since his Licky Licky has the black sludge on it now, it's going to be less of a threat, but it's still going to be plenty annoying just because it's more specially defensive as opposed to physically, which a lot of people will run special Licky Licky instead of physical just because its special is so much better. Essentially the rest of the game is going to be how well can I play this, because it's just a lot of annoying this guy's being a piss off. So a lot more wish protecting. He's inevitably dead, and this is going to be a very common theme you're going to see on his half of the field. And this battle is actually sped up, so, and this is excluding the time it took for him to pick the moves for me to decide what I wanted to do, which I kind of kept it to a minimum. He really didn't. He took his time choosing Wish and Protect over and over until about turn 70 or 80. But yeah, he's slowly whittling down. I'm doing more to him than he can really wish off, and it's dead. This thing's gonna get his wish though. Annoying Sucker Punch. He lives off 10%, and then he's back to full. That was the entire battle. If you thought something different was gonna happen, I'm sorry. I have bad news for you. For the next 30 turns, that's what you're gonna see. Wish, and then you're gonna watch another flamethrower. Yeah, I think I poisoned his Alomomola within the next couple turns because he really has nothing else. Or no, I don't go for flamethrower that much anymore after I realize Sludge Bomb does more. Yeah, it's doing like half health. There's the poison. So inevitably that thing's gonna die before I die, unless he can stall me out of all my moves, which very unlikely. There's a lot of them, so just kinda moving around his Skuntank and his Alamamol. They're both really annoying. Here is where I thought if he just taunted, he could have won, because he'd be able to do more damage and I'd be able to get off faster. I don't know if I'd be able to live or if there'd be damage differences, but if he taunted around this area, he probably could have just won. But I don't think he does for like another couple turns. He's going to be insistent on using Pursuit every time. Sleep Talk's really annoying because it has a 1 in 3 chance to just use Rest again, which it does a lot for me. But I don't know. I think it's worth it. It's been more useful than it's been a hazard to me. So, Yeah, it's kind of weird choosing this as my first narrative when I could have done something faster, could have done something more exciting. But I really wanted to show this is more often than not the kind of luck I have. The This is the teams that I run into, as opposed to the idiots on the game where they're doing God knows what. And around this time, there's actually a chat on the side of the battlefield or battle screen. And he's just kind of cursing me out, like, you're being a little cunt, you're being a pussy, stop playing like this. And really? Really? Your entire team is based around what this wheezing is doing, and you're gonna call me names. All I responded to back was, oh, you're making me cry, stop it. Stop, you're being a mean person, I don't like that. Alright, so here I decide, as opposed to resting, I'm willing to take a sucker punch, because it's not gonna kill me, and I can just rest off next turn. And I do. Pretty much what's left in the game is that's his last attacking move he uses. That Scald right there is the last bit of damage he gets done. The rest of the game is essentially work around Wish Protect, work around Wish Protect. In the long run, I would actually outstall him before he could outstall me. He only has like, what, 32 turns of Wish Protect. He's already used a lot of them. But yeah, essentially this is how the game ends. As opposed to just ending, just using Scald or whatever, because you know you've lost. I don't know what he's waiting for, because I'm not going to miss either of the moves. They're both 100% accurate. He's just kind of wasting my time at this point. And it's obvious because I'm doing more than he's getting that he's Wish Protecting off. So it's just to save power, I just kind of switch between Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower. He's dead next turn, so I really don't know what else he's trying to do, but yeah, that was my first recorded battle. If you liked it, hope you did. If you didn't, I understand. I'm tired. I don't want to do this at 2 in the morning, but I did it. That's the game. Hope it was a good one. Bye.